Hey, remember me? Hey, remember me? Benny Blanco from the Bronx?
Yeah, it's your boy Fist in his house. Bringing another great edition of Call of Duty 4 on YouTube for you because hey, that's what I do. So let's get right into it. I'm using a G3 with a blue camo from Call of Duty 4 on the bog. And I know you see the title, it says Black Ops is not Call of Duty 4. What do I mean by this? Well, what I hope that does not happen is Treyarch listens to all the whiny little babies on YouTube who complain about Modern Warfare 2 being too hard for them to comprehend to play, and they should go back to Call of Duty 4 because I don't have enough time to play Modern Warfare 2, and the only game that I was good at was Call of Duty 4 because it was an easier game than Modern Warfare 2 to play. And please make it like that so I can make myself look good on YouTube again. I mean, that's the type of shit that I hope it doesn't go into. The thing that gets me is that people have to realize that Modern Warfare 2 is a progression. It's a progression which includes new generations of players. For example, like Halo. Halo is not a progressive type game, meaning that it doesn't allow for just new players to pick the game up and to have a chance to play. If you're completely new, Halo alienates itself from any new generation of players to play the game other than young, very young people who are trendy and because their friends play it, they want to play it. I'm not saying that Call of Duty 4 or Call of Duty series or any Call of Duty series has that issue. All games do, but it's easier to pick up Modern Warfare 2 and be good at that game versus Halo because they've never changed it. It's not because Halo is a hard game to play. It would be the same thing as if Call of Duty 4 has been out for 7 years and they've never changed it. You have to look at every single... And for the worst thing that you have to see here, that people misconstrue, is the fact that you have 3 different companies making the same game every single year. Making the same series, but a different game. So it's not like you have Bungie making the same game for 7 years and the people that have been playing it since day one are just going to be that much better than everybody else and no one's going to have a chance to play the game. The great thing about the Modern Warfare series is that it changes every cycle, every time it's made, that you have to adjust to be good at it. Now granted, there's some things that need to be fixed, like Commando and 2 times noob tube, 3. It's the same thing Call of Duty 4. 3 times grenade range, martyrdom, last stand. Everybody, I don't see how people forget not too long ago and were bitching about that shit in that game, and then yet they want to bitch about Modern Warfare 2. It's such a bad game. The only people who complain about Modern Warfare 2 is the people that don't have the time to comprehend all the nuances that Call of Duty 4 didn't have. For instance, when you see me playing this game, you'll notice there's those little nuances that make Modern Warfare 2 a much harder game. First off is like calling anything, UAV, anything that you call in, you got to click the little the call-in module. When you call that, it's like 1.5 seconds. That's not even in this. Look at that right there. All I do is pull down my gun, I call in my UAV. I don't need to see a little thing to press it to see that. That's an extra add-on. Between me running and calling that in and fighting. The other thing is switching between the assault rifle and the pistol, how quick that switches. Reeling. If you don't know what reeling is like somebody shoots, you both shoot at each other, and if one of each other bullets hit either one of you, you'll either reel up, right, left, or which way you reel. So for example, in Call of Duty 4, if 2 people are shooting at each other at the same time, you're not going to reel. Your gun is still going to be lodged onto that target. You are locked onto that person. So that makes Call of Duty 4 a much easier game when it comes to aiming wise. And the last thing is, you'll see, for example, right here, not in this part, but a little bit later, or it's already passed, is the ground shaking. You know, people don't realize from Call of Duty 4 to Modern Warfare 2, there's tons of ground shaking, and that takes your aim off somebody too. For instance, they add the airstrike ground shaking onto C4 claymores, grenade launchers. So even within a 70 foot, 50 foot radius from you, if somebody shoots a grenade and they miss you, and you're aiming at them, you punish them, and you get the kill for it in Call of Duty 4, and it's really easy. Whereas in Modern Warfare 2, even if the person misses the grenade launch, it still has enough power to shake the ground around you that you might not be able to kill them, and they get away and they run off and do something else. So, I mean, that's why I hope that Black Ops isn't going backwards. Because what you're going to do is you're going to alienate anybody new from picking up the game, and you're catering to people who are used to playing Call of Duty 4, and then the whole crowd of people that were used to playing Modern Warfare 2. You know, I'd like to see a progression. You know, if you're going to have Modern Warfare 2 stuff, you want to see what is going to progress from there, not go backwards. You know, I mean, anything, Call of Duty 4 is a way easier game than Modern Warfare 2 is to play. You know, I mean, I can get at Call of Duty 4, anybody can get at Call of Duty 4, and it's easy to play. Modern Warfare 2 is a real game. It's hard to play. There's a lot of nuance. Hey, it's your boy Fistel.